One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome once again. Daz Belfast 22 on the YouTube. Honor, representing Skank FM, representing Fifth Element Charity, Moondoggies Clothing, Elixir Live Hip Hop Showcase, Northern Souls Breakdancing Crew. That's where we're all at the Fifth Element headquarters. Holding it down with loads of hip hop stuff with all four elements. But every single Sunday night, basically, since lockdown, I've been stuck in this garage. And just presenting live Irish hip hop for 2 hours straight, playing some of the finest producers, DJs, MCs coming out of Ireland. And it's been really enjoyable over the past couple of weeks just doing the show and just promoting good music coming out of Ireland. That's what it's all about, and some fresh material, some past material, bit of everything. So big up all the people that have been locking in and really getting to tune with this Irish hip hop show. So tonight is the first night really I haven't selected the records. Normally each week I kind of get the material together and put a nice playlist together that fits really well with the mixes and stuff like that. But this week I haven't done that. I'm just going to go off the cuff and just play some Irish hip-hop that I've got in the collection. A bit of a nightmare getting on air tonight as well. You might notice I've changed a few things around anyway. I've moved some equipment back to the Skank FM studio at the Fifth Element headquarters. Starting to do one-on-one sessions, recording, and with social distancing, of course. But still in the garage though, presenting these shows from the house right now. And like I was saying, a bit of a nightmare getting on air tonight. Just changed some things with software and computers and all the rest of it. But in the height of all of that, being in a rush to get sorted for tonight's show, basically I went and spilled my bottle of Magners. I'm absolutely gutted, because I was really looking forward to getting stuck in, and I suppose I've just over half to kick off the show. But you see the cloth in the back, like just Magners everywhere as I'm about to hit go live. So I'm just kind of like, right, don't worry, we've got something on, we're gonna play some good music, we're just gonna have a good laugh tonight, so stick with me. And get yourself ready for 2 hours straight of Irish hip-hop. I see we got loads of people locked on, commenting already, which is great. Jason, shout out, what's up bro? Noru Music as well, we're going to play some of his material tonight. Like 10 minutes before the show, I managed to download his album, so I haven't even listened to the album yet, but we're going to play his favourite joint off the album tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Who else we got? Radium, what's happening? Hope you're keeping well. Chef Boy D, Leslie Ann, of course, locked in as always. Sending love. Official DJ Skills, what's happening? It's good to have all the regulars on already, sending the comments and spreading the love. And of course, shout out Lola, it's her bedtime. She's just up there, hopefully getting to bed. Shout out Rose as well, always supporting man, doing my thing. Let's get into playing some dope music for you, and let's make it happen. Jason, R.I.P. the Magners, mate. Half of it lives on, mate. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it for now. But let me get, mate. This whole garage just stinks of Magners now. Anyway, dash that. Let's do this. Kicking off the show anyway. Through it all, Ollie Sloan, Deanie on the record. This is from Versi, an artist that I've been playing recently, and it's dope to spin his material, so let's do this. Oh, hang on before we get into it. Hang on. So Rose just came down with some cleaning material, so I better get to work dropping some Irish hip-hop and getting my clean on so this place ain't stinking of Magners and he ain't got sticky feet. Big up, Rose. Maniac. Right, let's do this. Like I say, Versi up in the mix. Through it all, featuring Ollie Sloan, Deanie on the record. Shout out Versi. Let's go.
They say music is an art form. I've always had issues expressing my true feelings. This album is my platform. You never see me cry with tears in my eye. Ask yourself why. Who didn't hear or hide all of my feelings inside? Every single emotion bottled up and stashed in a pile. I'm living in denial. My head's been buried deep inside the soil. Fake smiles, what you think you see isn't the genuine me. Sorry you've been deceived, but you perceive can't be believed. Truly, I'm just a sad soul. So please forgive me for being an asshole. I just need to be left alone and evaluate all my wrongdoings. Figure how I make them right. Too little, too late. Will I ever make it to the light? Just a bottomless pit. This shit be like a dream. I can't wake up from it, real as it gets. And no amount of mates can hear it set. The surgeons having the tools to reach that deep inside my head. And with all due respect, I really need to get this off my chest.
Cut to the chase. I need a couple replays these days, and it's bittersweet. If I get through it, I'll have all of me.
Had conversations with myself now. Feel like I've no one else to turn to. Those closest to me are fading in the background. No notion of what I'm struggling with. But if they knew, yeah, they'd be there. Treat me with tender love and care. Kinda like lots of hug and bear. This isn't a Toy Story, it's true life, but still a horror. No happy ending, so why do I bother? Look, fuck life. All I ever tried to do is be a good person to all. But now life's turned against me, watching me fall. Who do I call? Okay, this is my cry for help. Thought that I didn't need it. Now I feel depleted. Need the reinforcements to defeat it. Being open about my feelings, but who's willing to respond? This is more than just a song. My feelings are almost gone. They say whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Even ounces strength. I'm claiming self-defense. I need someone to go the extra length. Understand my pain and put yourself in my shoes. If I was you, then you'd be me, and you want me to help you too. True.
Cut to the chase. I need a couple replays these days, and it's bittersweet. If I get through it, I'll have all of me.
Feeling like you're all alone, nobody wanna listen. Your confidence is missing, you can make the right decision. You in a dark place, you thinking is this life worth living? Family and friends distant, encouraging is inefficient. You're now fighting a war, you got a soldier on, and put a slice in that door that's keeping you from the other side with happiness and joy. Life's a bitch, I guess, but what's a battle with no cry? No one said it would be easy to get through life, and nobody's perfect. We can't all do right, but we all can't fight, cause we are born bred champions. Life is full of tests, brother, we just gotta handle them. Mentally, physically, hands up if you're feeling me. Emotionally, with poetry, I get boy when I kill a bee. Whatever makes you feel good and helps you get boy. You gotta stick with it, kid, until the next life.
Cut to the chase. I need a couple replays these days, and it's bittersweet. If I get through it, I'll have all of me.
Step the streets, since it's 17, selling ecstasy at the back of Larky and Reeves. I'm sorry, young, dumb and naive. I'm taking drugs, having fun, but too late to see. I selected I was leading, welcome back to haunt me. This paranoia got me smoking on this tangerine weed.
Yes, people. So we just had Versi with that tune, digging that one through it all. Ollie Sloan, Dini on the record. Yeah, Dirty Devs on the turntable right about now. This one's dope. A day in the life. Shout out Devs up in the Skank FM studio on Friday with Skeet, recording some brand new material that's sounding fire. Taking it back though with this one, Dirty Devs. It was good to get McLean on there as well during that Versi track. As you see, Rose came down with all the material and man went to work. This place is gleaming.
That day in LA, 50 stepping straight to set. Come take a walk with me, come follow my lead. That day in LA, 50 stepping straight to set. Come take a walk with me, come follow my lead. That day in LA, a day in LA. I stay humble, made it through the struggles. I know these baby wasn't born in the troubles. We trapped in a bubble, living our legs. Despite the saints, little kids pursuing crime. Earth the space, they running right with names. Take your life in one slice. It's time to get face the youth from the lies, give them the truth. Educate them from useless excuses. I'm trying to teach those through my music. It's therapeutic poetry. I use it to get through it emotionally. So you say this been a big part of me from the year to 17. All these deaths that I've been witnessing. There's something wrong when we feel the sea. Too busy caught up trying to chase all these fancy dreams. Now tell me what you got to achieve. Except reflect the medication and low self-esteem. These demonstrations are so discreet. It's like I'm living in a movie scene. When I was just a baby, evil demons conquer my mentality's the way to work and I can breathe. I let this music be the death of me. Come take a walk with me, come follow my lead. a day in LA for these devil streets. I said, come take a walk with me, come follow my lead. A day in LA for these devil streets. I said, come take a walk with me, come follow my lead. A day in LA, a day in LA. I stay humble, made it through the struggles. I know these baby wasn't born in the troubles.
Hip hop is all about new styles, versatile. If you're not the type of rapper who does,
Hey yo, big up Dirty Devs.
real poetic,
Amazing tune, digging that one, A Day in the Life. Divis Streets.
feel good with your
Straight out of Belfast.
It's not just one thing.
Like I say, we had Devs up in the Skank FM studio during, last Friday, and another artist that came as well was Lord, L-O-R-D, Let Our Revolution Decide. Here's his tune. It's called Different Levels.
I'm writing his own genesis. These trees not my nemesis. Have me split MCs like it's Exodus. Feet led me to expose us. Led myself out of slavery like Moses. Chose the position and I poison my focus. Like cyanide overdoses. 10 in a car like Mount Cyanide. Pain never dry. That's why I'm high. But why am I? And why am I this way? Maybe I should get a job, monthly pay. Get a car, see it for a rainy day. Maybe that's something I would say. That I'm up on my beat like an Israeli. I'm trying to live, trying to grow. In between the darkness and rainbows. Spit a rap, make it rainbows. On these apps where my being goes. Writing raps till my lungs collapse. Lord's gone again, hear all the nuns collapse. I used to run laps and eat no naps. Was up to no good and give no crops. Yo, my brain weaves its own potential. Packing punches for the pencil. Intellect, I astro project and pack. Slaughter with a mental outline and a rhyme like a stencil. Nothing's accidental, my accent's existential. It's essential for my essential sense skill like a sensei. No sensei, skill exponential. Al Capone opponents. Never shown how to defeat opponents. Lord's coming home to own it. Brigadier, I'm the brigadier, being here from chatter, pen it up and chatter at the dank. Kick snakes off the ladder, bust on the bladder, stick full of net and I hear another better, but I fucking laughter. Let's see who's here after. I'm trying to get insight to the memory. Trying to give hindsight my energy. Trying to stay right with the melody. Praying to get it right with the remedy. Fuck what the double D's telling me. But time for the titty.
Like I say, people, big up Lord, Let Our Revolution Decide. One of the artists that was up in Skank FM last week just hanging out. Spitting bars on Skeet's new material. Got a sick feature with Skeet. This new project with Skeet sounding sick. Dirty Devs is up in the building laying down his feature as well. Big up Skeet. We're going to play some Skeet tonight. It has to be done. But yeah, this one here from Lord, Different Levels, feeling it.
That's all, folks.
Shut the fuck up, cause I wanna say something. Listen to the words, move your neck and get your head bumping. And appreciate what I create. I haven't made it yet, so that means that I'm lit. And I wait, could I be great? I never see a set path, I don't believe in fate. I choose to create my own journey.
Steve Locke on the turntable right now with this record.
Earning, I know gurning. You see, I'm turning into your gypsy. Thoughts of failings because I'm tipsy off this half-drunk bottle of whiskey, and each sip makes my nick more risky. You see Steve Locke brawling in the backyard. You're better luck winning loads on a scratch card. They say life's a game, you get no pause. I'm fucking burnt like the grass in the gauze. Santa Claus, that ugly fat fuck never seen me. Old Sid Nicky never climbed down my chimney. Probably because my fireplace wasn't open. See, it was a gas, yet I still sat open. And you would think that I'm joking, just like the thought of me giving up smoking. You see, everybody knows there's not a better feeling when you're in your new clothes, feeling fresh like a breath full of airwaves. Until my death, I'm not free because we're their slaves. We're their slaves. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about the world. We're their slaves. And the world
That's right, people. Steve Locke with this record here. It's called Careless. Before that, we had Lord.
I kick rhymes and tracks unordinary, obscure content, so bitch beware me.
Big up Dirty Dance as well.
That I lift this pen.
Versi.
The rap in my house again.
See all you people locked on as well is good. Keep the comments coming as well. Get in conversation with each other. Talk Irish hip hop. It's the Irish hip hop show. It's what we do.
What I can see, I must engage. What I see is my target. Capture regarded. Please stay posted, cause we're only getting started. I drink big and live mediocre. You probably call my bluff cause I was never good at poker. A fucking expert puffing on the smoker. Joker as time passes by, I have to ask why. Cause I don't give a fuck about the world there sleeps. And the world doesn't give a fuck about me.
It's right, Big Dawn, you know yourself.
Another one straight out of Belfast. Big Dawn on the record right here. Barking. Let's go.
Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for truth. Don't claim to be no Christian, still goes back at your baby's christening. Don't feel like anything's missing, only fishing Friday when I'm fishing. Insistent, fear for a children's existence. Mysticals got me in cups and under their system, but with a better luck and no conviction. Love busy but don't like cats. I'm rolling dough with the stacks. Me lose my cap and max. Sorry, night song crack. Afterwards I feel racked. You could hear my back when it cracks. 27 with a bad back, no joke, that's bad crack. The look is hereditary, bars of pedigree. Not enough fear of me, do you have enemies? Away from the scene to be paddling, utterly beaten, up in the cemetery. When I step steadily, and when I move readily. I kill the beat with chemistry, I flow well like weed and Hennessy. But give me a bottle of bucky, a blunt, I'm happy enough. Need them and so many training could be in me puff, puff, puff. Fingers and muscles stone, making a perfect cross. Let word all be at the hostel, wish he made of us. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for truth. He'll make Margie, Morocco, Addison Creek, probably. Swing Talu, seal it through, Chini, Brooklyn Madu, show him a seal of sour. Down away if your Tom main designs and count as far in my world. I'm drinking bucky by the barrel. The boys, they know the words like Christmas carols, fingers. And also stole like soda florals, putting the people before the prophet like a Derry Carroll. Big dancing on you. Exile John Annie, we shield the time Skank, so big eagle Anson, flowing up the falls, Mar and Brabham, know it all like the salmon, big and tall, don't call me big over Nam. It's right, Shank, Neil me and Sean Parchy, Glocky, Big Dawn, Unsure, Dawn, Mock me, feet up cracking, Marns, Charlie, don't need fooling, Mr. Clocky, show my mocky, show my mocky, show my mock, show my scruggy. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at the soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts, and bark at the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at the soldiers, bark at the troops. Bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts, and bark at the truth. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at the soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts, and bark at the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at the soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts, and bark at the truth.
If you grow up in Dublin, there in a working class situation, the only way you're going to get out of the world is three things really. You're either going to be a professional boxer.
Just had Big Dawn there barking straight out of Belfast on that record.
Where we're coming from, it's only common sense.
Taking it down south with this one, Costello, who's just dropped brand new material, t-shirts, the merchandise, all the rest of it. It's great to see.
Homage to, it's the place of high rises where hoods are the
product of environment,
noises. Young teens still are blinded. Me friends passed on and me life was decided. Watched others' mistakes and it helped me avoid them. Growing up in a 3-bedroom house in an estate broke a lot of spirits, but it helped me shape who I am. Cause of what I was, for what seemed a lost cause. Never give up when me back's against the wall. Survival of the strong-minded when times grinded me down. Music was the voice that helped turn it around. Lads that seemed sound ended up on the brown, glared into their eyes, but there's no soul to be found. We're kids with both parents and the odd ones out. A lot are raised by their mas in their corpo house. It's not thought about, we accept what we're living through. Ballymun is the place that I'm paying homage to.
I started striving with this hip-hop as a kid. Back when we used to be drinking cans down at the Shanty Bridge. Where you seen it, I was just writing about what went on where I lived. All the local residents was disliked by all of the pigs. And we could see, boy, cause we were being influenced by crime. Going around with flathead screw drivers and fleecing car signs. Watching the broadcast and at the Hollywood stretch. Have someone stand up on the muck here just to be keeping sketch. Me and me mates were discussing who'll be flashing the cars. Best to be giving it there and then burn it out when it's wrecked. Your fellas running would not even care about our future. Ending up in prison, strung out as another drug abuser. Criminal endpoints of people wanting to be ruler. Got these little was paranoid creeping around the streets, carrying shooters. It's no rumour, cause it's the same all over Dublin. Where I blanch fingers, Ballymun, Talacrum, Dock and the crew.
Never forget where we're coming from, it's only common sense. We're products of the environment which we represent. You have to keep it real for this world to acknowledge you. And Dublin is the place that we're paying homage to.
I'm not just repping it for me, lads. I couldn't give a rat's arse. Believe that just retards. I'm in the streets of working class where the situation's drastic. It's fucking mad shit. The young fellas are running around with guns as if they were made of plastic. It's mad, isn't it? I didn't think I'd see half of them lasting. Rubber and sniffed out, but the paro has them blasting each other into an early casket. I've seen it all before. The prospect of making money quick will lead to street wars. And half of them don't live long enough for exams, cause the only mathematics they know is measuring grams. Get the picture by any means necessary to accumulate the figures. The boys study the Bible as street literature, constantly looking over your shoulder. They're trying to get at you. If it's not the fucking law, it's the next thug looking to settle it. There's nothing there for the kids living in council settlements. They say there's work to be done, but I've yet to see the evidence.
I'm from the place where the dicks keep harassing, the pricks keep on asking how this place is lasting. When fellas keep on blasting till bodies hit the caskets, running up with mass, hitting everything that passes. The enemies that laughing, the families that are parting. The war's only starting to see who's the hardest. Regarding the heartless, the bloodthirst is parching. The empty plates is starving, not knowing who we're timing. Armed up like sergeants, the swords start to carving. When lights start to gargling, blades fucking sparkling. The cars start to parking, looking for the bargain. They're looking for the target so they can rip apart. And no begging for your pardon, just fucking start the marching. Get going on your toes, running around the block before the busting around the shots. Spoilers sucking around the cops, so be fucking around with much. Don't expect this shit to stop.
Never forget where we're coming from, it's only common sense. We're products of the environment which we represent. You have to keep it real for this world to acknowledge you. And Dublin is the place that we're paying homage to.
Yeah, so up next we got a tune from Dan Miguel. This one, the more I see, the more I seem to learn. But yo, shout out Dan Miguel. During the week he dropped a video on YouTube just dealing with sort of topics of mental health and stuff like that, and that's something we do at Fifth Element Charity as well, along with Skank FM and Elixir, Moondoggies, Northern Souls crew. We're all down in that building dealing with kind of mental health issues and kind of do workshops and talks based around mental health and hip-hop. And yeah, it can really be used as a phase of expression, an escape as well, and just getting that creative buzz on and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Dan Miguel, like I say, dropped a powerful video just talking about stuff really from the heart, and just kind of highlighting facts in his music as well, just based around his upbringing and things like that and his struggle. And you really hear it in his music, and I've loved playing his music over the past load of years at Skank FM for that reason. It's just so believable and so heartfelt. So yeah, big fan of his lyrics and the way he uses them, much like Costello before that, of course. But yeah, here it is, Dan Miguel. Enjoy this. The More I Seem to Learn. It's a heavy tune. Get into it.
As I examine the planet, God damn it, I can't understand it. How did man get this damage? How did we manage this insanity? There's gotta be a remedy to all this global poverty. But modern ideology is not corporatocracy, where wealth and its majorities possessed by a minority. Increased inequality regarding income disparity. Alarmingly, only 1% of human societies controlling 50% of all wealth in all industries. Study history of slavery and of the colonies. See how African oppression built European economy. And currently IMF and the World Bank policies have kept the third world nations enslaved economically. Unrepayable loans, interest rates are extortion. See where natural resources are collateral exported overseas. Start feeling guilty because I'm sitting here comfy, cause it's probably result of oppression of another country. If knowledge is power then ignorance is bliss. Does that mean the more we know the less we have happiness? I think it must be true, cause I've gotta confess that the more I seem to learn, then the more I get depressed. If knowledge is power then ignorance is bliss. Does that mean the more we know the less we have happiness? I think it must be true, cause I gotta confess that the more I seem to learn, then the more I get depressed. I've learned a lot of lessons, but I got a lot of questions. I feel I'm trying to understand beyond my comprehension. My man, like the water in Africa, never clear, where thousands are dying from cholera every year. Seems telling the truth can bring an end to your life. From Gary Webb, Walter Rodney, Malcolm X, and Jesus Christ. Be my wish to fix the system, the one in which we all live in. It isn't working, is it now? We need to do something different. And I try to teach the children, but they don't wanna listen. No, they'd rather be in what they see upon the television. Hit high, we loving all the athletes and rappers more than we loving all of the good teachers and doctors. And then this free education, we really take it for granted. And it's a shame so many of us really don't even want it. But if I'm honest, who am I to try giving advice when it's obvious my own life, it just isn't right? It's like, if knowledge is power,
you hear it, people. It's Dan Miguel.
The more we know, the less we have.
The More I Seem to Learn.
I think it must be true, cause I gotta confess that the more I seem to learn.
Shout out Dan Miguel. Like I say, go check out that video he dropped during the week.
Does that mean the more we know,
dude's been through a lot.
I think it must be true, cause I
gotta support his music.
The more I seem to learn, then the more I get depressed.
And I love what he does.
Intelligence is relevant for the betterment of each and every one of my brethren. And honest, I promise I really wanna be conscious, but it's just gotten impossible telling truth from the nonsense. Yeah, paralysis by analysis, how it's defined. Too much information, overload and clouding the man. See these things that I read, should I really believe? Is it all true, or am I really being deceived? Now tell me, how can I trust most perspective and views when only 4 corporations control all of Western news? And when the purpose of the papers ain't to put truth in their topic, but the object is solely to put a profit in their pocket. Another conflict abroad, now tell me how can I back it when even General Butler told me that war is a racket. Whenever corporations are benefiting from war and nations, money spent on invasions, the contracts for restorations. Is slavery really still in existence through the system of America's privilege?
Here's one other thing about Dan Miguel. Listen to his flows, they're just endless. And when you think he's ending, he just hits you with another bar and keeps going.
Look at the things that they do to the people, it seems true.
Perfect definition on this track.
Evil, and if you're thinking of criticism for conditions you live in and just invasion you live in as Palestinian children. If knowledge is power then ignorance is bliss. Does that mean the more we know the less we have happiness? I think it must be true, cause I gotta confess that the more I seem to learn, then the more I get depressed. If knowledge is power then ignorance is bliss. Does that mean the more we know the less we have happiness? I think it must be true, cause I gotta confess that the more I seem to learn, then the more I get depressed.
Now we have a system in which the poor benefit and the rich don't have to be happy. It's not a law of nature.
I love the dining nights at the dirty stipes, cursing all authority figures out with the dirty mouth. They suspect all things politicians and clergy shout in front of paints they spite you cry the bars and spite the world they die. These people are my heroes, poverty-stricken weirdos, morbid schizos with their syndromes. They've been cut down and sharpened axe against their shin bone, joining in the water while they're running down the sun.
You know what?
This one gets a reload.
Remotely
Danny Diatribe, Down and Outs.
Can we have a system in which
Cutters as well in production?
The rich don't have to be made happy. I mean, that's not a law of nature.
This is dope Irish hip hop, people.
I love the down and outs at the dirty stouts, cursing all authority figures out with the dirty mouth. They suspect all things politicians and clergy shout in front of pints. They slice your crowded bars and spoil the world they die. These people are my heroes, poverty-stricken weirdos, morbid schizos with their syndromes. They've been cut down and sharpened axe against their shin bone, joining in the water while they're swirling down the sinkhole. They refuse the news that lingers in their earlobes and speak in tones of weak and most the future's looking fearful. The status quo's consume their egos, they reject the crown as evil, they are not the pharaoh's equals. The salt of the planet Earth, rejecting the damn they dirt by the thieves of the public purse. The seasons are getting worse when these treasonous types of churches are leaving us in the lurch since the birth certificate. And current seasons think they get transported trades of slaves to dock the vessels that are sinking quick. They breathe a sigh and take another sip. It's like the rain outside falling inside their minds of those that think. In the darkness their lip is swallowed. They white helicopters hover, they follow you with technology. Experiment with their psychology, your dark philosophy, you better collective and consciously. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. In front of pints, they slide your crowded bars and spoil the world they die.
The peasants scream, suffering nightmares.
Danny Diatribe on the turntable right now with this one, Down and Outs, produced by Cutters, Irish hip hop, people.
Their backs are broken from a lifetime spent of certitude. No promotion from whatever job the younger self pursued. They live secluded and excluded into solitude and sip jars in a solid mood. They feed their drunken molecules. They'll occupy the bar till time is done. Most are over 51, defeated Irish minor sons. They sip on butter till their weary, tired minds are numb, until their neurotransmitters littered with liquor mixtures drunk. Technology is passed them by, computer raps and squeaky dope and smartphones that get advertised. Politician millionaires ask them they sacrifice and work them day the afterlife. GMOs and pesticides are sprayed over their food supply. There's no room to improve their lives. They've been abused, misused, diffused in life, marooned in time. Faded tattoos in the twisted spine from building sites. They sip their pints and place it on a beer mat with defeated sighs.
Peasants scream, suffering nightmares. The peasants scream, suffering nightmares.
I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights. I love the dawn and nights, love the dawn and nights.
Yo, leave your present body. Yo, and journey ends. Yo, stories of blood sacrifice begin.
Safer soon, sanitate the liquids like the font of lace. I'm sinking in this land device and thinking that I gotta raise. Quarter raise the wound, simple trinkets get.
Dexter and C's 420, C's beats on this one.
In the atmosphere.
Big up Danny Diatribe. Before that, we've been spinning his new material on the past couple of shows as well. He's been dropping new visuals and stuff like that as well, which is great to see. Got that feature with Belfast Steve Locke as well. Go check out his new stuff.
And the enemy disappears stupendously and rate the beat tremendously. Defending all we got while our cooler got right. Kneeling back, what was hot? Coming like a shot. Wasn't that what's the crack? Did you know that I was back? I'm D-E-X-T. What's the crack? Did you know that I
Gotta bring this one back, like I say, Dexter, C's.
Yo,
Old school Belfast hip hop.
Yo, a journey act. Yo, stories of what sacrifice begin.
Safe pursuing, sanitate the liquids like the Fonda lace. I'm sinking in this land device and thinking that I gotta raise. Quarter raise the wound, simple trinkets getting boomed. Until workers running doom for their suit become entombed. Wrapped up in the atmosphere. Wrapped up in the atmosphere, heaven's high but hell is near. Ducked and clown and prison fear and hope to God the coast is clear. Roasting certain images, fueling local skirmishes, becoming what a hermit is. I'm living in the heritage, canonizing energies. I'm blending in the enemy. It disappears stupendously and right the beat tremendously. Defending all we got while our cooler got rat. Kneeling down what was hot and screaming like a shot. There's a knot in my brain that won't tell me nothing plain. That's why they keep me in the dungeon and don't let me off my chain. Planes, trains and automobiles, orca swarm, Navy SEALs. Wait until the blockages, the put out fields and raise the shields. You think I'm kicking bollocks, but my mind is full of malics. I dissipate and challenge any thoughts I cannot manage. Yo, yo, what's up, what's the crack? Did you know that I was back? I'm D-E-X-T-E-R. What's up, what's the crack? Did you know that I was back? I'm D-E-X-T-E-R.
Yo, taking it back in this one as well. Disgrace, a docs. It says here in brackets, fade out after verse 2. It's one of those recordings he sent me. Let's get into it. That beat's crazy. A live track, innit? All makes sense now. Disgrace ain't even spitting on it, so I scratched over it, and it says fade out after verse 2. It's his instrumental for a live performance, that's what it is. It sounds sick though. And good to get a cut over it as well, so pick up Gilmore, aka Disgrace. That's going to be one of those wee weapons I keep in there for a wee scratch. Bang on that instrumental and just give it a go. Sounded sick though.
Member has been serving a life sentence in this California prison since 1973, when at the age of 24, he murdered his mother, then called police and confessed to having dismembered college co-eds for 2 years, as well as cannibalizing. and raping their headless bodies.
When someone abandons himself to being a victim, he's going to have to be one.
Murder instinct, red eyes from the evil. I can see the evil in his eyes, he's not equal. He's already killed one, he's looking for a sequel. Dead man walking, real life hunting. He was born evil, natural born killer. The tape you hear stories to, the tape that makes you shiver. The tape you can't sleep to, the tape you hear forever. The tape you can't see through, so you turn the legger. Cold sweats from a bad dream, cold blood in the river stream. I can hear him in my night dreams. Go back to sleep now, have a nice dream. Neighbor on Elm Street, you better stay awake, my mind fucked up now. I can feel my body shake, I pray I wake up safe. Please answer me, I just murdered this beat, may I rest in peace. I'm getting crazy thoughts by the thought of you. I wasn't even thinking till like days, then I thought of you. Imagine you were high like you really died. Imagine you were high like you really died. I'm getting crazy thoughts by the thought of you. I wasn't even thinking till like days, then I thought of you. Imagine you were high, imagine you were high. Imagine you were high, imagine you were high. Born up in the rubble, contradicted by fear. I was torn up with the struggles, with the charges I face. Life it isn't great, that's the way of the hustle. I'll be standing at my grave like a man in the troubles. I'll be haunted by my past, I'll be taunted at last. I'll be flaunting all I got, I'll be flossing while I rap. It's average hip hop, bitch I'll say what I want. Cause I'm abstract rude on these DJ Green tunes. In fact, it's the obtuse, like the drugs you use. Spitting venomous abuse to give and bad influence. I never beat around the bush like Georgia Cutray Group. Flip the scripts and turn the page of the books. I live a proof genius, giving you reasons. Speaking through their feelings, I'm marching through season. Yo, ski, tell these fools what I mean. Like the truth of deceiving, they believing in their demons. I'm getting crazy thoughts by the thought of you. I wasn't even thinking till like days, then I thought of you. Imagine you were high like you really died. Imagine you were high like you really died. I'm getting crazy thoughts by the thought of you. I wasn't even thinking till like days, then I thought of you. Imagine you were high, imagine you were high. Imagine you were high, imagine you were high.
So yeah, I had to go get a reload myself. Anyway, we had Dirty Devs there and Skeet featuring on that record. That one was actually recorded in the Skank FM booth with DJ Green Beats. That's his instrumental that he's come up with and sampled and put together. And yeah, we had Skeet, Dirty Devs pass through the studio and drop those bars to that track. So yeah, nice to bring that one back. Crazy Thoughts. Up next though, let's visit down south, Gavin Da Vinci in this one, Deja Vu featuring as well. Let's get into it, people. Irish hip hop. Represent Skank FM, Fifth Element, Moondoggies, Elixir, Northern Souls Crew. All the Irish hip hop MCs, DJs and producers.
Alright, look. I know that she fancied me, she made it clear. Even wanna dance with me, she's crazy with it. Limerick is my feeding ground with Roman tip. I run the hills, everybody knows the kid. From breaking notes after school to writing floors and shit. I was too complex, is why she liked me. The way I vanished came back like a rose again. Claiming to be Jesus Christ just to grab attention. Now they flash me, dropping pint glasses. Start a fight after, I'm the hype chaplain. Everybody's storybook lately, and everybody's story when I'm playing. Got everybody wrong when I'm saying. So I guess the throne is for the taking. I only rent my own until we make it. And take the big stages, get them goons out the places. The uncomfy looking fucking face it. They do no wrong, but all they do is fucking basic. I'd rather make you taste it. In the room sweating, tweaking off the fucking faces. That make them wanna pop a cherry, no. Just to give me all the cake. Screaming free dairy when I ain't seen the place. No balaclava on my face. Only dummy rappers think it's mocha on his hip. Now I can't go to town without being followed by the shit. Same shit, different day. I don't trust a soul, I hope for someone do the same. They want me to slow, but I'm always on my pace. Like oozing when I'm bored, like you oozing your best friend. Same shit, want me to slow, but I'm always on my pants like Usain when I bought like an Uzi if I spread.
Left it dry in a septic sty. I better reject the high, cause I'm best deprived. And whether I rep the slyness or fest or pride, I'll forever be the size of a wolf in this country. I munch the carcass of a Dunstan sergeant, never once catharsis, so I'm hunched in darkness. Please, leave the lights off, keep the sound low, more than you could bite off. Love to see 'em drown slow, the foul foe and the prowl. Young thug killer, nah, young spunk spiller claw. I waited the top, you waited, I got the honey pot up in my lockjaw. Elated and not sober, much lush heavily on my lonesome. A different pedigree, steadily aim for longevity gain. Nothing, fuck it, I'm disgusted. I'm a go spend dumb money like a gremlin do. I'm not really sorry I offended you.
It's a heavy beat.
You know I'm a carry an inventive crew, cause I meant to do, but probably won't remember yesterday.
It's Deja Vu, Gavin Da Vinci featuring as well.
Scope content, collect the grade, then stuff it in my pocket and go get a concoction.
Same shit, different day.
Heavy.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. Deja vu.
Love the grittiness of this one. GI.
Dipping hieroglyphics into furic acid. Swallow a clay tablet, salivating, understanding it before I spotted the weight of the world. Has me back snapping, cause I carry a backpack with the planet and a black hatchet in it. The planets for bouncing when I board the black hatchets for fighting against Thor's hammer and a brandish.
Called Charles Pirates.
Scrapping or decapitate the Lord, arranging it with the demon sacrifice.
Again, down south from this one.
Wasn't a pyramid correlating with the stars that consolated significant in the past.
Loving GI's flows though. Been spinning his records in the past though, the Irish hip hop shows.
They have a good mind, but it's over with. Stolen like the contents of Tutankhamun's tomb with gold and ancient souls in it. This is ghost written by a lone minion, prohibited from owning a body at Hell's Gates where bones fire and brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say that throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10 dark angel on the whim. With our spirits running shit, it's through the underworld again.
Light and bright tones, godly flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for Lucifer, I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10 devil's minion on a whim. Evil spirits run shitless, rule the mother world again. All you people are filled by a lot of nonsense, confused slaves been fed illusions for what you're wanting. With their bondage, know the truth and it's haunting me conscience, making me nauseous. So refuse to fall to this gauntlet. Oh God, is staunch it, prepared as the attack is launching. Would a God leave me in this hell with no correspondence? Or sit and meditate beneath the rotten orchard as a blaze is split to commemorate our forgotten authors. Realize mankind was unified for what to stop the torture. Try and understand the past so we can move forward. Sometimes the shit will push you to the lens with cruel events, but analyze and use your sense on a journey home. The devil's the only one that we can lose against. Life is nothing but a test to prove me strength. Traveled out in me body to investigate the hate, but it was too intense. Strip me soul, burn naked so you can see me true intent. Guarantee you'll succeed in changing this world after the few attempts. And bright tones, godly flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for Lucifer, I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th devil's minion on a whim. Evil spirits run shitless, rule the mother world again.
For the brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th dark angel on a whim.
This one's sounding heavy. GI, like I say, features on there too. You just heard Costello on the record.
Fuck Lord, she's making me pay for shit. I'd rather rape the bitch. The only way I'm taking.
All them boys are sick. Costello, GI, Jambo,
carving it off of your face for your
lethal dialect.
Enough pressure to split your cranium, abduct your body.
All got serious bars.
For aliens, plates on shift, you know I'm coming when the planet shakes a bit. Pyromania, me pen flames when I touch the page with it. See I'm spontaneous. Me and Satan have a relationship, kill atheists and stomp the ribcage till it sounds like breaking sticks. If you were born in a wooden waste, the piss, the code, the 7 script, stab you with the same compass I freed the Masons with. Anunnaki shape shifting underground passage leads to me spaceship was
a path through the gates of a different matrix. Knowledge is ancient. I hit the stage and expose you to so much levels of radiation that I could melt your brain with it. And brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him. Decimating every 10th archangel on a whim. Other spirits running shitless through the underworld again. Fire and brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say that throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him. Decimating every 10th archangel on a whim. Other spirits run shitless through the underworld again. War. We rule the underworld again.
I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those
I always feel like I need to get a smoker's jacket on whenever I listen to this and just get a wee cigar with a wee set of Hugh Hefner slippers. It's a ticket. Rum and raspberry, of course, Robbie Growler, Roll Dull. This is the Skintro, Sandy. Sometimes it's good just to knock a little bit of Irish production out and like listen to this, you know? Just take a wee minute after all those heavy rhymes. Right, wherever you're at, if you've got rhymes, now's the time. Just spit a few bars over this little instrumental section. Right, if you're sitting in the crib, get your bars ready. When the beat kicks in, spit a few bars.
I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Everyone get ready.
No, says the man in Washington.
Right, bars at the ready, let's go.
No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to
I thought that was the drop, it's not.
No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
Here it is.
I rejected those I chose something different.
Right, hopefully all you Irish MCs at home locked into the show tonight got it out of your system there and laid down a few bars. Here's Chef Boy Dito.
In a rhyme battle, then time travel. Come back to do it all again.
It's called That's It.
The knife slice. Only rolling sixes on a dice. No
CBD, Chef Boy.
Picture perfect life on my walls. Let's tear the fucking roof off. Rappers claiming to
bringing this one back.
Soft like cotton balls. Smacking these limbs is what made me a boss. What happened in this game? It's a shame. People switching. Poet. rookie in a rhyme battle, then time travel. Come back to do it all again, paying twice the knife slice. Only rolling sixes on the dice, no plaques or frames, but I live a picture perfect life on my walls. Let's tear the fucking roof off. Rappers claiming to be hard, but you're soft like cotton balls. Smacking these lames is what made me a boss. What happened in this game? It's a shame. People switching, poetic powers for snitching. I'm on a mission. Chef boy leaving dirty dishes in your kitchen. You heard of me when they mentioned nuclear disaster when I spit, flipping 30 switches. Only been here for circa 30 years, but I plan to live long, so I'm lurking with a spear. Seen oasis in the desert, I was certain it was near, and I'm thirsty for a beer like a German engineer.
Digging it, Chef Boy D. That's it.
Of 6, a few stupid pricks got me started real quick. Ever since it's been nixed, cause I've taken my blows, but I never learned nothing from the ways of my foes. I've been up for the ruckus since 19, long time. Stop dragging knuckles, bring them up cause it's strong time.
We dropped this one a few weeks ago
and I can't do nothing for you.
From Re-Ra, Knuckles Up, featuring Exile.
Solid on the soil,
and Elias Irish as well on the feature.
And it ain't very nice, but they won't
get the knuckles up, people.
Twice. I put my thumb in
before that, Chef Boy D.
Tight. It's Mega Martial living as expressed through the right, or the monkey style Tiger Claw, classical fist. And one in the air is a sign you resist, so put 'em up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up.
Now I'm an old-timer, born rhymer, no fighter. I'm flowing more poetry than tea pouring over in China. Revolving 360 degrees like the decks, it's ageless. We go back like sex with the necks. And I've been a Rudy since Loopy Loonies were fucking fruity. Before the toad thing, before the bling and the booty. And we blend it all together like a vodka and smoothie. When the spookies running through, it's like a boat in the goalies. So stand firm and you stand to learn. If you're in it for the cash you earn, you crash, you burn. Slap, dash and scurry, you rap bad for Surrey. You mash with no merit, you bash, battle to bury. So put your fucking knuckles up, buckle up for the rock up your sugar. Cut and spit it for a split, shut the fuck up. Got your rough in your stomach until you choke up. It's an alias, Irish, Exile, Re-Ra, hook up. Put your knuckles up, put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up, put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up, put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up. Put your knuckles up, put your knuckles up. Put your knuckles up.
Money ways, money days, I'm susceptible to many names. Money plays, but I'm still the same. Money tries and they got no game. Money cries and I see them graves. Penny die by the blood that stains. Devil's eyes looking on to me. I'm tired by the breakaway. You see, I'm an opportunist. I come with shit the roars. I'm breaking ankles with a sledge with legs and blocks I banish. Like flicks like misery. I strike the tyranny, the weak that never ever wanna fucking see the side of me. I see these other rappers, they talk about like they actors. They talk about females on the cars and all the things they after. I come with deadly statures, with plenty styles that captures people's hair and base, and they hang up from the fucking rappers. It's time to see fools face them on the forefront. Use this mic like an AK, love them when the wrongs bust. Alias be the one you hear, Irish stars with a drunken stare. Spirit rise and passion stare, Paris rise and an open tear.
Put your knuckles up, put your knuckles up. Up, 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 up.
Yeah, people taking it back in this one. Knuckles Up, Re-Ra, XLI, alias Irish on the record. Irish hip hop time, as usual on a Sunday night, 10 p.m. right through to, well, just after 12, let's say. Right, up next, short and sweet, I'm going to give you a little preview of some brand new material that I'm working on with Michael Parkinson. Michael Parkinson, absolute legend and ambassador for UK hip-hop, worked with all the heavyweights and greats. So get a load of his production, listen to the new rhymes from myself, and get ready for the new album coming your way from myself, DAZ, and Michael Parkinson. It's going to be out soon, hopefully. We're just tying up one or two things.
Looking up, I'm getting labeled as a vet, whether busting the set as a DJ or MC. Don't matter to me, so fuck the chattering scenes. I'll go against anyone and shatter their dreams. Irish hip-hop with my South African speech, yo. Read it and weep and go follow the sheep. Lone shark in these waters, why I rhyme so deep. Blessed with a gift, the call of freedom of speech. Speak and believe what I speak when I speak in a beat. Speak that truth every time that we rhyme when we get in the booth. We just step to the mic check 1, 2, with the middle finger up when we do what we do. We just talk that truth every time that we rhyme when we get in the booth. We just step to the mic check 1, 2, with the middle finger up when we do what we do. Yo, you need to wise up or you better fall back. We don't play weak shit, talking grown man facts. We talking grown man talk cause we all grown up. Sipping Guinness in the pub, talking don't get caught. See the rules to the shit, we die trying to follow them. No time for a snitch, weak words, you better swallow them. Born to be a leader cause I guess I never followed them. Bridging more gaps than the Dutch have in Holland, man. We just speak that truth every time that we rhyme when we get in the booth. We just step to the mic check 1, 2, with the middle finger up when we do what we do. We just talk that truth every time that we rhyme when we get in the booth. We just step in the mic check 1, 2, with the middle finger up when we do what we do.
So there you go, people, a little preview of a track I'm working on at the minute with Michael Parkinson. Look out for the album coming from myself, DAZ, and Michael Parkinson. I can't wait to drop it. It's been an absolute honour working with a UK legend such as himself, his beats, his rhymes, everything about the dude. Absolute gentleman too. Yeah, this one here, let's take it back. Grim Pickens, short and sweet. Nice in this one, like I say, Grim Pickens, looking grim. So yeah, this one here, of course, Illa and Diatribe, very clear from the Very Clear EP. Yo, Kinzilla, Grim Pickens, picking up a Diatribe. Very clear the EP is. and it sounds sick. Some proper Irish boom bap on the turntable right now. Enjoy this.
Yo, I flow relentless, who's this bitch? Yo, you co-defended, know your whole potential is the key. But you're so defensive, so I overload the senses, leaping over fences, and the densest only go against us. Yo, your shit is so pretentious. I switch stands, the same route, different branches, same words, different mantras, overhead like avalanches. Same question, different answers. Yo, you should've took your chances. We are sitting in a smoking room, sucking on the cancer stick. Shit, you think you're real, but you counterfeit. You think you're slick like you tip, but you're bound to slip. I smoke the suckers by the pound or the ounce of it. If your kick is not bouncing, I'm denouncing it. And the whole bloody crowd knows you sound as shit. If he was a real king, then his crown would fit. I tell the sound engineer, turn it down a bit. So what I'm missing, are you listening? I'm doubting it.
It's very clear. It's very clear. It's very clear. It's very clear.
I don't rock bling, I get mistaken for a gypsy king. As I sip me whiskey, listen and they sexy swing. I love the things that it must make sense. Me tipsy, drink when full on drinking, binge and ended up with mean as 50 things. I'm laughing, hear me chuckle, point to do the huckle, walk straight out the rotten and I knuckle down. Order 2 pints with the sidecar, want they know where I'm are, check your local dive bar. Smoking fags and hawking spit, it's far more lit than brunch and sipping cocktails with the rich. Bitch, I melt the wax just like a birthday cake. Pulling out my bat, they stop the slitter in the hurley game. Catch the dawn, chilling with the blonde curly dame whose title is so Irish, even an Irish can't pronounce her name. Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Try to live life sober, prefer me live a weather. And that's true, true. Can I get a hooga-goo? Tiger tribe, I'm trying to drink a booger too. You buy 2 for me and then I'll buy another 2 for you. When you do, we'll head back to that shit that we don't want to do. Memento mori, state of mind is freedom. What was me? C'est la vie, carpe diem. Skip complaining, straight to action, that's achieving. Ella Tiger tribe, 2 funky Irish human beings.
It's very clear. It's very clear. It's very clear. It's very
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing North Coast Airlines. Now please sit back, relax, and let us get you high.
Come and climb aboard my aeroplane. I got kickback seats, I got free champagne and topless hostesses with real big brains. You puffin' past fast clips, I like that key cocaine. This is your captain speaking, I don't know where to land. I can't control my jaw, and look at the size of my hand. I'm a half full, half glass away from being half smashed. Tell that fat slag that my dick's a can of slim fast. Want a sip of something sweet, see if it'll help your thirst. I bring the fucking heat these days, so pour your lips and blow me first. Yes, there's every need to curse, I feel it gets my point across. I'll fuck you up, you cunt, pass that fucking joint across. I'm like an albatross, my feathers rarely ruffled. I always like the cards I'm dealt, cause I'm the one that shuffles. Play your hand.
Jay Sutton, of course, on the turntable right now with Aeroplane, taking it back to his album 2's.
Platypus dry through a tip-top straw. If I thought
Big up Jay, big up the DBMCs, North Coast, Rat Out Records.
green and multicolored lines. Anything to open up an altered state of psyche. View the universe I knew through my third eye nightly. I penetrate the aperture and let the colours incandescent. Dance around with nothing on and try to make the world be friends. You're like a hand piece, sham please. And I'm a meat-free beast and I hate cheese. But just we grown and you're so petite. Don't party more than me. Be quiet, toot sweet and stay asleep, sheep. And bring me back sheesh. I want a couple dogs bollocks and some bees knees. Been in the deep freeze beneath the bleak seas. But now I'm back to be the cream atop a crappy crop of MCs. Come and climb aboard my aeroplane. I got kickback seats, I got free champagne and topless hostesses with real big brains. You puffin' past fat splits are like that keep cocaine. And we don't give a fuck if your seatbelt's on. I hook the oxygen mask up to your big ass bong. Curving altitude, we're cruising at 13 feet. Prepare to land in 5 minutes in that big fur tree.
Jay Sutton 2's is the album Aeroplane on that one.
Where's the fucking handbrake in this?
It's good to see the back. Anyway, up next, like hands down, one of my favourite Irish hip hop tunes ever made. Taking it back in this one, yeah, Mike Fitz, Green Mile. I love everything about this tune, the flows, the bars, the references, the film, like everything about it's ridiculous. The beat as well, it's amazing.
Supposed by judge of good standing in this state.
You ready to say before you send us carried out?
Yeah. I want the fried chicken dinner with gravy on the taters. And I want to shit in your hat. I got to have Mae West sit on my face, cause I'm one horny motherfucker.
Quiet, shut up, shut up!
Sorry. Dude, one more remark like that, I'll have Van Hay rolled on too for real.
Let's go, people. Mike Fitz, check this out. Green Mile, so sick.
I'm in the cup with the buds, trying to fill a blunt, ducking back, talking about teddies, they call them bitter bucks. And if they play the fake artists, like the bill abduction, and these country bastards want it bad enough, I'll kill a bumpkin. But fuck with me, your man, and I put G and N, like I've been rolling green, and I'm referring to that Rita branded, where every bar's a gold one and every cut's a diamond. We've been around the block like fucking, you can see the mileage. I keep the holy track sitting like a feeling salad on some CGI shit. Everything I do got green behind it. I've been around it long enough to do my thing and pound it. Murder scene so people won't believe that it's the way I found it. Always learn to spit the mod and pan the roar, trying to fan the happiness of cracker seats that create a stir. So fuck your madness, yo, I can't pretend to cur. I'm about my greens by any means, I'm only asking when I were. I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make it drink, but not stealth to see him. Smell that nature in my hands, it came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain. Cause I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make it drink, but not stealth to see him. Smell that nature in my hands, it came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain. I split the swarm after I spit the singles. Not an artist boss, I just been barring off for shits and giggles. Still these heads lose their minds like Big John with Mr. Jingles when it's script in time. Stitching man with metaphors and symbols. So fuck your whackness, you can scratch it like the shingles. I've been fiending for some hidden meanings, intricately mingled all up in some vivid imagery. Deliver me a riddle, no impressing me. If you be dancing me, it's pretty simple. The vinyl samples are a madness on these tunes. I'm hearing pies that's getting slapped like Percy, thrashing in his room. On the move, I'm taking in the grass and passing it to dude. Sneaking back and flicking in the gaff and guys I'm where I stood. But we're good, I'm strapping on the hood and leaving out the sponge. Out to cook the brains and shoot the flames that's beaming out the lungs. Dale down the quad, hair fully lit up in this chur. I left the cunt and headed up and blew that shit up in the air. I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not stealth to see him. Smell that nature in my hands, it came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt the brain. Cause I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not stealth to see him. Smell that nature in my hands, it came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain.
There's a war going on inside you can't escape from. It's the one that you will never be safe from. A constant rhythm, even if you change songs. It's always cold, even what
Yeah, just had that heavy tune, Mike Fitz.
people will get paid from.
This one here from Shane D.
They stay strong, even though
Brain off Cronus, of course, on production.
the fuck are you supposed to sweat your brain off?
Sick with the features on this album as well.
Overstimulation, trying to hide from yourself. On Facebook, we're faceless. Can I hold the head? They earn a facelift. A bunch of DLA kids, a generation afraid this is a dodgy game you're playing. You say you're sick enough, you're gonna end up really facing it on a daily basis. These old cunts got me stressed out. Ignorance is bliss. Maybe I will go and get myself last night. Just picture me eating the holy bread. Fuck that, I wanna try the red wine instead. It's not a restaurant. Sorry, father. Next thing I know I'm getting dragged out by the collar, shouldn't have bothered. Cause now I'm mortified, paranoid. My doctor says the only fucking place that I will not avoid. You're joking me? What the fuck's a beta blocker? Get the fucking yellows out, I'm off me fucking bleeding rocker. And some proper sleepers, doctor, please, you need they offer me some decent poppers, cause I'm off me fucking tree. I'm also coughing and wheezing, I took a knock to the knee. I can't work, so could you sign this sheet, please? Fucking sorted, the white is getting snorted. Tonight's a night to get my life in order. Was this your order? A John and Tonic and a can of cider Tutmas. I haven't felt like this since I got a Sega for Christmas. There's a war going on inside you can't escape from. It's the one that you will never be safe from. A constant rhythm, even if you change songs. It's always cold, even with the range on. The type of shit that other people will get paid from. Friends and family are telling you to stay strong, even though they're all fighting for the same cause. So how the fuck are you supposed to switch your brain
So there
off?
was in the brew, blowing on with the blues, getting mind ball in the Weimar on the midweek afternoon. Session should have long stopped, double digit things dropped in this grotty sweatbox. All the boys with their tops off, we're never gonna quit keeping their letters, so I thought. Till everybody ditched and went home after the shop. I scoffed at their jokes, lost them a gub, grinding my jaw, then even Ron had to split. Voice gone with a bad cough, head on me like a Molotov, afraid to face the monologue. He slipped me a few, or something blue to take the edge off. This byproduct of the party narcotics that populate my pal's pocket, staying stuck enough for profit. They didn't pump it, but I never knocked it. Now you understand, past tense, I was strictly on the fence, less depressed and all the need of much anxiety. Defense, but bet you guess became obsessed as the weeks progressed. My memories are kinda mess as the timeline condensed. Don't need the horoscopes to force the slippery slopes. First you won't cope till you can't cope with your head in the rope. More and more go of course, but please consider the source. Won't make the reports, they scream for help.
Heavy tune.
No government to set a budget when there was. They were
Brain off. Shane Dean representing Northwest hip hop, of course, and the dope feature with Disgrace.
Small deduction, tell them you're sick. They'll sign up on your script, think they're doing their bit. They'll stick you on a win list. Dismissed, well far from fit, like it's not simple to the grip. The people grips and tears, no difference to wonder that people flip. Try escaping these sights, took a one-way flight, but are kept up at night with thoughts of friends losing their fights. Greet daylight with the crew and list of names to recite. The desk continue to spike, we're desensitized to the play.
Let's do some salsa. Here's a track Jack Bashful had me feature on. It's called Repent. Him on production. We put this out a while back with a music video. Check it out.
Repent, I feel bad for your actions. Misinterpretation, catastrophic nervous reaction. It ain't going your way to satisfy no satisfaction. Overreacting bastards whenever you were plastered. Got the nerve to talk, but sober you could never hack it. I don't understand why I should deal with all you maggots. I don't understand cause I can see the fucking attraction. Heard your fucking bars, but I swear they're far from magic. Started flows and beats constantly trapping. You mumble rap, fuck your demo, I fucking trashed it. Borderline tragic, plus you follow with fashion. Didn't believe a thing whenever I heard you rapping. Sack it, drop the pen, quit you yapping. I don't know you anything, I know my fucking standards. I heard so many classics that you just aren't so average. Like I said before, I put you demo where the trash is. Don't deal with wankers, trying to build this castle. I ain't got the time, shoot on, see me the hassle. Kill a fucking verse, then I feed him the bashful. Jack of all trades, there's nothing that he can handle. Break it down and dismantle, setting all these examples for you to go to follow so you don't end up an asshole. I'm talking facts though, sitting up on the track, bro. Spit it how it is and then I pass the mic to Bashful. Walk like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Yo, don't stop. Walk
like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Yo, don't stop. Word up.
Pass it. The passing of the torches in the fact. Mech antagonist protect knacks. Get your shit in check. Fucking hit the deck. Hit the road. Play the humble pie to go. Serving up some cold cuts quick with a knife and flow.
I'm nice, but yo, how the fuck a guy supposed to try hold the light to those beats that I'm supplying, though? And I'm not trying, no, the only drug I try is blow. If I didn't know it spells the end, it was nice to know. You fuck Pro Tools, I'm on that FL stew. I do what I want to, not what I'm supposed to. So fuck you, I'll duck 2 dicks, then hold back. Some I don't know clips, but I just upload tracks. So lax, making shit go black. Insults will blow back. It's just a known fact that you'll get your toe tagged and throat snagged on the shit I'm sharpening. Opponents I'm disheartening. The future's fucking sparkling like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Yo, don't stop. What?
Like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Yo, don't stop. Word up.
Is responsible for why everything is the way it is. Some people don't believe in evolution. Some people.
Yo, big up Jack Bashful as he's putting out new material. Always a great artist to have down at Skank FM, whether it's an interview or recording his own material or booth sessions. The dude's 100%. Yeah, that was called Repent. There's a music video out there shot by Nal Murphy. Big up NMP, absolute legend, and can't wait to get him back in the studio with a bit of drum and bass as well.
Shitty mammal.
But yeah, big up Jack Bashful, big up NMP, big up Joe featuring in the music video as well. Repent is the name of the tune. Go check it out. It's on all platforms.
And you can trip.
This one here though, switching it up one time, straight out of Belfast with Sketch 9. This is Charles Darwin, title tune off the album. Let's get into it.
We're just weak and shitty. We get tired. No other animal gets tired. You never see a wild boar like, I have to sit down. I just did too much today.
I see I'm a higher form, an entire storm. Rages to me, taking to me, keeping Gary warm. Don't need to carry swords, my words are made a year later and they're very coarse. See, I'm a fire, but a higher type of force. I'm very insecure, yet I'm burying these bars while I'm carrying my cross. I crucify myself, no need for all you guys to help, cause I'm sick of raps written like the Baker makes from Mars. Yeah, I'm up again, it's fucking strange how your luck can change, cause mine hasn't died, bottled in the fucking pen. I clutch my pen and save my palms, writing psalms like I'm just ordained. I'm burning crosses like the crux of pain. With old tactics making rackets when I cuss again. And I ain't back surprised, but I'm just as crazy. Fucking sin, I'm past that, it's irrelevant. I'm getting worse cause of recent new developments. I'm Sketch 9 and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm Charles Darwin translated into music. I'm Sketch 9 and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm Charles Darwin translated into music. See, I go past all this. I'm the biggest hit in Belfast since George Best last alcohol binge. I'm a bastard raw, nothing has mattered more since. I spat more bullshit than a matador's ring collects. See, I'm the thing to rap, the activist is back. And Sketches killer, it's better you keep a pistol back. My words are weapons, in fact this is murder rap. Cause I pack a punch, plus I'm hot enough to make your furnace crack. I spit a word to rack you pasty face, turtleneck, wearing wackers rap person overdose on Percocets. The hurt is back, Sketches harder and I target all the worst in rap. I'm not a martyr, ain't no hurting Sketch. See, I will never die, never I'm forever fly, ever bye people, I'm not killer guy. I sip a Miller Lake while I'm hitting papes. You never spit or hate as me, so just give a rate to me. I'm Sketch 9 and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm Charles Darwin translated into music. I'm Sketch 9 and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm Charles Darwin translated into music. I'm Charles Darwin translated into music.
Big up Sketch 9, taking it back on that one, some Belfast hip hop. Here's more of it. This is from J.O.E. Joe Belfast.
Dreams intoxicate, a piece of the novelist pages. Speak for the anonymous changes, seek for the optical ranges. We're not really different, they afraid if none of us make it. With these god awful wages, see the pain in all the faces. And I'll be walking through the toughest estates, where the culprits await with the guns and grenades. How they all got the blades, well tucked in the days and stuck in the place. And feels like that's the only escape. And closing the gate, and roll up gelato. You get your cheap fakes, make believe it's no hassle. I seen dads old 20 quid and be slash fruits. So dash bro, you will be a victim of the back roads. I've been the postmortems and closed coffins. The main so awkward, that's why I smoke often. These old fortunes, homes with cold water. It's so horrible, the kids' lives are so harder. So what's the solution? To say that the fate is the problem illusion? Or is it just the kids cause we do nothing to push them, to help improve them, to change them, or we lose them? Or do we take the walls down now and come and live a peaceful way in the town now? Or do we still decline it, or we build and refine it? And those who seen the end of the troubles didn't survive it. True. Yo, those who seen the end of the troubles that didn't survive it. Facts. That war still goes on, that war still goes on, that war still goes on.
I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything. And I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything significant, so I think Dark Horse would be most suited for me.
Just had that J.O.E. tune, taking it back. COVID-19 is the new project, Street Dreams. Digging it.
I can feel it in my bones. Waking up in cold sweats after dreaming I was seeing the unknown. Bobby Sand reading me a
Lethal Dialect, another dude who I'm listening to and loving his flows, his production, and everything about it. It's just sick, it's dope hip hop.
Cattle how we're being processed.
It's called Dark Horse, this one. Big up Lethal Dialect.
Too deep and I'm feeling so stressed, but it keeps me in the zone, no less. My other half thinks I'm paranoid, that doesn't mean there's no threat. The boys know best, they don't speak to me on phones, do the math. It's broadcast frequencies and tones. I had tons of smoke weed to keep me stoned, but the brain is a fucking powerhouse. It has its own depth, most deaf. Others can only see what's being shown. If you're living a law, you're just doing a slow death. I've been trying to hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the ones that make stars form. That's why they label me the Dark Horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll with my picture on a dartboard. Over the quota bullet got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's when we had so. That true leaders are truth speakers, knowing that the truth will offend who we may. But I've always been too eager to speak truth, and the truth is I've lost more friends than I've made, but I'll remain friends with the friends that remain till I'm 2 meters deep. I feed off of minuscule creatures. That's not the end of my days, but more so the end of a phase. I've been truthful since trying to teach school teachers about the system's faults. I used to take what they taught with a pinch of salt until sleepers ditching school thinking I was too deep or too cool, rallying two wheelers. Well, the rest put their pens to the page, depending on grade for the course to extend accolades. What's it for at the end of the day? A fucking job with a band of the slaves. I've been trying to hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the ones that make stars form. That's why they label me the Dark Horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll with my picture on a dartboard. Over the quota bullet got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's
Dark Horse, people, Lethal Dialect on the flows right about now.
The shit that complimented it with bullshit, peach, slows your speech. I tend to just say but it takes But tonight I must have burned at least a third of bleach. I guess I had an urge to sleep, but I had the opposite effect. Now I'm up later awake, thinking how good looks seems to favour the
We're keeping it lit tonight with this Irish hip-hop, trust me.
See, my words have a pure mystique.
Still got a few new tunes that we're going to drop at the end of the show as well.
Don't listen.
Stick around right to the death.
On the throne to speak, not surprising in a world where your status is the paper you make. Consider how much door could be related to the notes in your wallet if the paper was traced enough door to fill acres of space. The boards could feast on worms for weeks when they hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the ones that make stars for 'em. That's where they label me the dark horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll when my picture on a dartboard over the quotable I got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's when we had saw.
Again, taking it back in this one. Steve Locke and Frank. It's called Heavy Rain Flow.
Losing the ocean is blue. Give up on life. Stop acting silly. You're as useless as a flaccid willy. I'm reading the paper while I'm rolling the fags. I put my hand in my bags to scratch the itch of my leg. I'm unstandable, barbaric like a cannibal. Call me Martin Garrix cause I'm a fucking animal. Well, you're pathetic, you're nothing but a liar man. It looks like you get hit upon the face with a frying pan. I don't sell drugs, just sometimes push ya. Little bit of weed, it gets stung like Medusa and I shoot ya. Man, get used to the plan, take myself to live in Amsterdam. As long as my hamster can't come with me. Like train dodging, you gotta move quickly, quickly. It's like train dodging, you gotta move quickly, 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 quickly. Say, who's that knocking on my window? I'm not expecting no one, so what they here for? I pull the curtain aside, just to realize it's just a heavy rain flow. They say, who's that knocking on my window? I'm not expecting no one, so what they here for? I pull the curtain aside. I scribble pictures on the wall of a monastery. On my future, come on and follow me. And disappear into the depths, now where we go like Houdini. John Cena shit, cause you'll never fucking see me talking shit. I can walk with this demon associator, enzyme annihilator, hip hop music, dope brain demonstrator for the greater. Do you hate or shoot with dirt on haters? Rapping's a restaurant, you're at the table, I'm a waiter. You're getting served, must have hit a nerve, see you later. Don't even start me about the parties in these theaters. Chilled out, passed out, like I'm stalling with Darth Vader. Call me the Emperor, I don't need a lightsaber, I'm a Hallian. Searching for some food in the alley bin. Ladies call me balls, hope you like Italian. Stalling about with Sally, you don't wanna know where Sally's been. Round the back alley, you got the faulty him. Walk with me, come on, let's hold hands. Fuck off, I'm cross, switch off the on-demand. I don't understand, I'm mere strand of what I'm spitting. Still go to Thunderland, there's lanes I be skipping. Say, who's that knocking on my window? I'm not expecting no one, so what they here for? I pull the curtain aside, just to realize it's just a heavy rain flow. Say, who's that knocking on my window? I'm not expecting no one, so what they here for? I pull the curtain aside, just to realize it's just a heavy rain flow.
Yo, 1, 2. EZ01. Yes. Let's go stress. Just had that Steve Locke and Frank. Here's a tune with myself in
Hey, yo,
01.
the MCs, no need for a gun. I leave them speechless, no talk like losing a tongue. I grew up on Nas, Biggie, Big L, and Big Pun. So nowadays, a lot of rappers, they be sounding like punks. I like truth on the record, like a swear and an oath. Been in court a couple times with my heart in my throat. Yeah, minor incidents, though, nothing too cold. Learned the hard way, fuck it, I'll still get it and go. Cause the setup is dope, studio for the flows. Sick beats from 01, boy, you better know. You say you know a better DJ, you probably don't. That's why I'm proud working with him, man, that dude is my bro. I'm just sat in his gaff, still making this gold. While the streets of Belfast follow the queen of the pope, I'll be following this rap whether west or east coast. No matter how the wind blows, I'll still be writing them flows. He'll be sat in his chair making music this dope, never letting it go. You should probably know that I'm in love with this music, I'm letting you know. And if you know that line, then you know it's a quote. And if you know these rhymes, then you know what I've told. I'm not trying to act all hard, I'm trying to be an adult. But I'm lethal with these words, lyrically I assault. Then I get the result, like I'm sprinting for gold. Then retire like a champ, like I'm Usain Bolt. You can book me for shows because they love when I flow. I was turning up the club at 16 years old. Had a couple of fights, look at the state of my nose. Trying to be Carl Frampton, I'm making it pro. So I can take the shit to Brooklyn and bring it back home. As a two-time champ, as I'm sat on my throne. Put my city on the map with the belts that I own. I'm home. Take a quick break. Rewind to the days of the escape. Got my own gaff, I'm away from the hood. Wake up every day thinking life's all good. Got food in my stomach and a bed to sleep. I don't need no jewelry, no, I chug old teeth. Family and friends, man, that comes first. That's the most important line that I put in the verse. Rewind, man, I get reloads. Man, I came from the age of no cellular phones. Then we rock Nokias, playing Snake on the Go. There was snakes in the grass, we would cut it and roll. We were out on the roads, man, I grew up alone. No more street corners, I'm getting old. Rather watch the football, roll a zoot and get stoned. Or just sit and make this music and turn off my phone. Nowadays a lot of cunts, they won't leave me alone. Cause they know what I got might be something they don't. But I've seen them all come and I'll watch them all go. But they'll probably come again, man, forgetting the code. Ah well, fuck's sake, not my fault. Load of burnt down bridges and torn up roads is what you really get to know in this industry though. Yeah, promoters, they will love you, then they'll tell you to go. Never mind all the sneak fake bitches and hoes. It's one freak show with a load of egos. Brothers sit in a pub, drink Guinness and sip with a load of ginger people at an Irish jig. Then go watch a DJ spin a pile of shit. David Guetta type bitches, you can suck my dick. Yo, and just for the record, I'm about to split. Oh, one, thanks again, bro, this beat is sick.
There you have it, myself and DJ 01 on that track, No Hooks. It's on an album called Keep On, which is on Spotify. In fact, it's a free download right now on SoundCloud, Daz Music. The whole album with 3 other albums. So go get on Daz Music SoundCloud afterwards and check it out.
Red, blood red in all caps. I had to write it down cause I was getting off track. The chicken crossed the road.
It's Jack Bashful back once again. This is all caps.
All black, fall back, don't talk back. Look, take tactics back. Look, his tactics whack. No, hopeless in fact. No, holding them back. Go, rolling with on. Getting beheaded, 3 heads in both hands. I count 6, you my pigs. I find this and find hope. This means a slippery and danger bind slope. That went from black eye to red face to brown nose. They had to give the reins back, they weren't allowed those. And I tried to give the hit back, but second thoughts were rife. Tyson didn't focus on spectators in the fight. I tried to not get tempted by the flavors of the night. But why have the view if you're not safer in the sight, huh? Pick a fight, punk, I wanna fucking dare you. Let the others talk, the shit does not concern you. And you're gonna have to learn another strategy to win. And the result of your lobotomy is in. It's not good. I chop wood and chop beats and drop heat with hot flows. I cook beef. You got frozen cold feet. I'm exposing those weak and old clones. I know freaks that throw stones. I look straight down their nose while the tan are broke. Yo, coming back offensive like a running back. Inventive on the fucking track. I'm fatting, so get fucking back. I'm gonna mention what I lack. Thoughts of giving up. In fact, the only thing I'm giving up is giving fucks and giving back. Sip it up and spit it back. Deliver us from fucking whack. Artists, they're just heartless. It's the market. It's on fucking crack. Cut the ties and cut the slack. Pride, they come with none intact. Hearts, they only come in black. I won't be coming back.
is controlling the heat, exposing the weak.
Just had Jack Bashful on that last record, all caps. This one here from Rebel Phoenix.
Those who openly promote the code of the beast. The only beast that I know is the one of the user.
It's called Wingspan.
That's when someone thinks that they can come and mold what I eat, speak.
Taking it back on this one as well with an album documentations.
And golden, that's the goal that we seek, to bring around for young bloods to learn the mode that we
the story of life and death.
Really exploding our jeeps, no joke. Yo, we sold these lines for soldiers to reap and get the rolling in fleece to be these jokers elite. Cause we refuse to live beneath the soles of boulder's feet when we've outnumbered by them 1,000 for those to compete against us, and learn that me and the team ain't known to be beat. Upholding the speech of legends like me uncle Tomas, and or the shammy boss who fought and died for the cause. I made a promise to carry on through each of me songs. He jacked 1,000,000 rounds of ammo from the crown at their loss for throwing their weight around the home, boldly ignoring the cost. I fucking stabbed the cord of the pressure with his inverted cross, searching for lost intelligence to better the source of education for me humans to be checking the scars of this aborted cause. Scorching war settled in source that we reported the vulnerable ones in the seemingly endless storm that now seems comfortable as it's been the norm for hundreds of years. But this time the rebels will swarm and overthrow the devil's pawns who came and left us to mourn over the ones who were scorned for blessing the world we adorn. Fuck it, I feel the reason I was even born was to be another one remembered for speaking the thesis, teaching it on. Yo. Having visions of sacrilegious wisdom, cause all of this backwards living don't benefit my ambitions. Descriptions, I'll keep your villainously encrypted prescription. I'm building a kingdom so I can get mine. Fuck splitting the difference unless you're known to me as someone who's got me back in an instant. Not staying distant and appearing with hands out acting the victim. You have to be tripping when I was actually slipping. You want nowhere to be found, always grabbing, no giving. I hold it down for the blood I was trapped in fascism. All we've got is each other, so slash the dark system till scars are given. For blasting a stark rhythm, creating a fire and reaction of activism. We craft vivid art as a start to this beginning of a legacy left carved hard into the billing of dark-hearted children chilling in parks, listening to the sound of the streets. Buildings embarking you on a mission, it's deep. This generation is sleep, like everything we learned back in the day is hidden in creeks or gone missing. But seek what the mystery speaks, it's in existence, so start by stripping the
sick. Rebel Phoenix, like I say, people, taking it back in this one, Wingspan.
Run clever with the message carved crop in the P. I see to you or E.
Big up all the people still locked on and loving it right about now, representing Irish hip-hop with Skank FM, myself DAZ, during lockdown, laying it down in the garage. It's good to spin a couple of records, especially when it's Irish hip-hop.
That's right. True word is cheers. No fakes in the cipher, please. Ha, that's knives to clean.
Switching it up, love the vibe of this tune. Dirty Dev, Skeet back once again, came so far.
If it's only one life we get, we gotta take it. I'm trapped in that comfort zone, so I gotta break it. If this apart from giving that, so I gotta make it. Trust is a must, but to me I have none. You know times are hard when you cannot trust your blood. The one who was closest when raised as a cub. In a room of many, yet still I feel alone. In a house built as home, but doesn't feel like home. Stress is a feeling that no longer feels strange. Just another feeling like the rain just take my brain. Looking for the happiness, yet all they feel is pain. Looking for the light, still all they feel is pain. Look into my eyes, dog, tell me what you see. Just a blame on who doesn't see the peace. Music is the wind that fills the cup of silence. Money is a problem I could do without the valence. I came so far. It's hard to find a light when it's all dark. I turned to you, but you turned on me. The blood hit the floor and my soul died. Look into my eyes. Can you look into my eyes? Can you look into my eyes? Just look into my eyes. Nah, I didn't think so.
Shout out to the ones with the hardest of times, and to the ones that always struggle with their darkest of days. To the ones that always smile, stay humble but they die inside. To the fathers took away from their child, and for the ones that stay religious and pray. Who you we the judge, devious have been the main. Shout out to the ones recovering from the drugs, take it a day at a time. And to the ones that tried to get saved and survive, I'm glad you're with us today. And for the ones that lost their legs, thoughts and memories are locked away underneath the ocean now. But your shoulders are like the waves of the breeze. And for the ones with anxiety, problems deep beneath the 7 seas, come take my hand, follow as a lead on my journey out these paths from the lands of the make-believe. Shout out to the ones that never see seem to achieve. Fighting for all they got in these fucking harsh realities. This is for the ones conquering life's catastrophes, with the single mom suffering, trying to raise their baby. So this is for the ones who conceived and give birth to me, for the ones that I deceived. These are my apologies to the MCs that left the pen to pursue their dreams in the mind of a child. Together we can plant that seed, watch it blossom from the concrete. Watch it blossom from the concrete.
I came so far. It's hard to find the light when it's all dark. I turned to you, but you turned on me. The blood hit the floor and my soul died. Look into my eyes. Can you look into my eyes? Can you look into my eyes? Just look into my eyes. Nah, I didn't think so.
To the boy from the big bad city, but listening to your boy from the neck of the woods. Kelly rhyme better than any Peckerwood could, but the media.
Yeah, shout out Devs. Skeet, like I say, they were in the studio on Friday recording new material for Skeet's album, and it sounded fast. Devs was in laying down his verse, and so was Lord. This album's coming together real nice. Look out for it. Skeet, big up.
Half up front, the other half I give you later, and then I'm at the venue straight rocking that po-po. American kids are there wearing my logo, cause I'm a king, they respect the throne. But it's the same bullshit when I come back home. It's all every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Tarnish my image in the conversation.
Every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Who you gon' scrimmage like you the champion? Got to get wise, better free your life.
Middle finger for the haters. What you got to say? My advice is to you. I don't play. And if you take offense, fuck it, got to be that way. It gon' take two Bob but still looking pretty. Not listening to the boy from the big bad city, but listening to the boy from the street fight capital. Check for a sec, you might know why I'm mad at you, cause I'm the man of the moment in demand and a commodity in my own right. Went to Canada, stopped down in T-Dot, say I was going in St. Patrick's Day show, top of the morning. Anglerville studio, Canadian Kush woke me up out my slumber and it gave me a push. They have maple leaf jerseys on, loving my sound. The cool kid Domingo was driving me round. I was VIP at the Nino Bash. Went back home to Dublin with some Nino cash, and I just stayed there if it weren't so cold, cause it's the same bullshit when I come back home. Every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Tarnish my image in the conversation.
Every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Who you gon' scrimmage like you the champion? Got to get wise, better free your life.
Finger for the haters. What you got to say? My advice. I don't play, and if you take offense, fuck it, got to be that way. I'll be gone till November, I don't know when I get back. I wish I had a euro for when I had a setback, but I never let that affect me. I get back on my feet, dust myself off and I jet back. Cause some people wanna see me blow. A CEO wanted me for TV shows. It was US pay-per-view, easy dough, but it got the red light and it's still on hold. I got a fan base out trying to hear my shit, but the dropkick Murphys wouldn't clear my shit. And birds think I'm rich cause I'm wearing some polo. They don't really know I was driving a polo. They don't really know that I borrow and steal just to keep low round me like Lauren from the hill. And times I lost one like Lauren Hill, but watch when I come back with an awesome deal. Every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Tarnish my image in the conversation.
Every time I come home I got 50 haters.
Who you gon' scrimmage like you the champion? Got to get wise, better free your life.
Middle finger for the haters. What you got to say? My advice is to you. I don't play. If you take the picture,
Just had some of that Rob Kelly This is Shambles Boy.
I'm nothing like those other rappers that you listen to. I don't like mumble rapping or these trap slaps or sniffing glue. I'm the kind of monster that Jekyll dreamed that he turned into. A savage with these rhymes with a fine line, I'ma murder you. Physically doing shit to them, lyrically putting waste to them. I jump up on that mic and I'll rise all of that hating on. It's probably why they're hating, man. Always underrated, man. I never really cared, but I'll admit that it's frustrating now. Often contemplating why others get underrated, while others that act as artists destroy what we're creating. Was England you be hated? America loses patience. But I guess because it's Ireland, they love the shit that you're making. So stick to what I'm good at, till the point that you get that. Hip-hop was never dead, it was only waiting for its comeback. That fat-ass boom baps coming back to murder mumble rap. To game the fucking saint, now I'm only gonna prove it fact. Of these words are weapons, I'm calling them cunts katana. She's taking your fucking head off like a Turkish hallway on Prada. I've gotten a lot of data that doesn't matter, no matter what it is. I even wanted or what it was I was after. I'm a happy kid and bastard with a passive aggressive habit. Always looking for the worst and never stop until I get it. Keep caution, cause they will take what you got in a second. Whether it's about with depression and other anxiety lesson, that stretch is prepping. So making music my mission. When you're making beats in the kitchen, I'm in the studio rapping to get me in a possession where I can show you my vision, where I can open my mind and let it all my ambition. Whether I'm making them killing or on the pad and I'm loving them, fighting out for the life, but coming up with new lyrics. I'm always putting the work and you bring you something with purpose. We went from the pen and the pad to breaking down borders with brothers.
So yeah, that was Shambles Boy. Nothing like. Before that, we had a bit of Rob Kelly as well, taking him back with Every Time I Come Home on that record released years ago. Up next, we got some Arcane Soaks, but before we get into it, big up Shambles Boy, dropped me some new material as well today from an artist called Nemesis, who I haven't heard of. I think he's doing stuff with Shambles Records, so I'm going to check that out, Shambles Boy, and yeah, hopefully we can drop some next week on the show. As well as that, working alongside Apollo DFG, another artist coming out of Belfast City who have been supporting recently, who's dropping more tunes week by week, which is great to see. Shambles Records getting their stuff together and putting out more material, so big up. We're gonna get our hands on that and play that in next week's show. Yeah, we've got time for a couple of more records, I think, and then we're gonna sign off. Up next, I've got this record from Arcane Soaks, who's just put out new material. This one is called Featherbed, though. Check it out.
Resurrect what was never dead. Forget to rest my head up on the wet cement. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. Cannot resurrect what was never dead. Forget to rest my head up on the wet cement. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. I can to hear me acrimonious with the curtains drawn, cause I stirred the pot abalone and while I swore to scotch and twirled a Glock. Word is bond, and the world is stock. Peer from under the bleachers, kissing teeth, whisper he's a little freak. I'm all that and then some banging on my chest like a different breed.
Cause the reason for such nonsense, I compromise the avatar deep in their subconscious.
Enough walking, we just run gauntlets. Fuck followers, I came to the abyss to get my nuts swallowed. Keep your finger on the pulse while we fiddle with the plug sockets. Understand the gravity of the situation, I'm out of this world to control the wave. If you step to me, you better be buzzed. I don't see counterparts, I see snacks from my kid's lunchbox. Stab you with the butter knife you used to cut losses. My mind is a harsh haven, I fly like an archangel, but shine with a dark halo and bite like a Sharknado. My mind is a harsh haven, I fly like an archangel, but shine with a dark halo and bite like a Sharknado. Explode in the absence, tiptoe through the labyrinth. Live only to brag for the end. Explode in the absence, my child. Tiptoe through the labyrinth. Live only to practice. Cannot resurrect what was never dead. Forget to rest my head up on the wet cement. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. Cannot resurrect what was never dead. Forget to rest my head up on the wet cement. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. I slept for weeks and realized it's a feather bed. Explode in the absence, tiptoe through the labyrinth. Live only to frag trips, explode in the absence. Tiptoe through the labyrinth. Live only to frag, get slow with the rap shit.
shit. Mick Foley the canvas. That's it, that's it. That's it, that's it. So the rap shit.
There you have it then. Featherbed. Big up Arcane Soaks. Like I say, just dropped new material. We've been spinning 1 or 2 joints off the new project. Go check it out, support his music. Up next then, we're going to finish off the show with this. This is brand new. It's just been released from Nuru. And yeah, I'm digging this. He's, sent me a couple of links that haven't really worked for downloading. But we got there in the end, bro. And tonight we're going to spin this record for you. So yeah, I haven't even listened to it myself, and I've got the rest of the album here. I got it about 10 minutes just before we got on air tonight, so I'm gonna give this album from Noru a listen, Hydroponic, and yeah, hopefully we'll spin more of it in the up and coming shows representing Irish hip hop. So like I said, it's just fresh, it's just been released, it's out there. Hydroponic, Noru on the record. And yeah, let's get into it, finishing off the Irish hip hop show for tonight, peoples.
You sip of something? Your boo peeps, spend a month's stack just to cop yourself gold teeth. The buoyancy of his voice is so annoying, but I'm bobbing with it. Fuck your friend's opinion, too nice to give you some criticism. Be constructive, trying to build a case against me, like how you get too reckless when I mix the cook with Hennessy. Not talking soft drinks, naked Steph and take a sniff. Fuck that, reminisce about that life I don't miss. Middags dope smoke, not miss. Sure to clear your glaucoma, take a hit, new poop electric, getting stoned in Roma. Open up my eyes to find that I've just passed out on the sofa. I'm feeling woeful as I stumble to the bargain boat. Angry at the fact that I woke up and didn't crook it. Regain my focus, try to work out what the fuck I am. Italy or Amsterdam, it could be just down the block. It doesn't matter now, I find a half-gram rock in my sock. Break it down and rack a line to sniff it off the cistern. I hope you hear this shit, but doubt you're gonna listen till it. Full heart and head, shaky hands, I spill a content on the pads and fill it. Tell me what culture can rhyme the illest. This shit the skeleton, you're left for lame and you're on. And you think you're hot, but saying I'm in your rap songs. That was 24, that's a verse and a half. I keep going, keep flowing. Elite poems, I got those. Paint different kind of pictures, I'm a lyrical Picasso. You can suck my dick with the grip of an asshole. I'm nasty, shut the fuck up, get in the backseat. Matter of fact, get in the boot, we'll take a bumpy route. Right from shit, you know what happens to touts who run their mouth here. Nah, well I'm not gonna tell you shit to hold. But I say, gotta come to grips with my rhetoric. And your bro does like the way I spit. Polly's off the molly, she's gone like Scottish Cons one. You can use this beat, but we're never making the same song. Nearly rack the ones who hold the closest, and that's atrocious. I don't know which one will be my magnum opus. I'm just hoping that my next will be my best one yet. But
so there you have it, peeps. Yeah, Nori music with that one, finishing off the show tonight. That's brand new. Like I say, I haven't listened to the full album, Hydroponic. We're going to go give that a listen this week. Hopefully be spinning more. Good to spin your record, though. And yeah, all the Irish hip-hop MCs involved in tonight's show. It's been a blessing. All the producers, DJs, etc. Shout out to all the people locked in as well. Big up yourself for tuning in. We've got loads of people been commenting throughout the show, which is great to see. Jason, big up yourself. Nori music as well, locked in, of course. Just spun your record, and it's good to have you locked in listening to it, bro. Leslie Ann, as always. Radium, big up yourself. Chef Boy D, Official Skills. Lord, locked in, spun his music tonight. Versi, spun his music tonight. YFV, Alex, big up yourself. Shambles Boy, Multimedia, aka Mr. John Kerr, who I'm representing tonight with his t-shirt. That's his collage work there. Check out the Georgie Best. Can't beat it. Big up John Kerr. Big up Shaman as well, locked in all the way over in Boston, supporting Irish hip-hop and of course making his Irish hip-hop himself, and has been for years, so it's good. Kathy, big up yourself as well, always a blessing. Big up Ricky P, locked in once again. Roscoe Sauce, aka The Sauce. Big who else we got? We got loads of people just commenting tonight, which is great to see, and it's great to have this Irish hip hop platform for you guys just to be up there discussing music and Irish hip hop and all the rest of it while listening to dope Irish hip hop. So thank you very much once again. Chef Boy D spun his record tonight, been a blessing. Loads of people just digging the vibe, which is great to see, and sharing the love with all the music. Conway, who was spun last week, will probably spin more of his music too. Locked in tonight, big up yourself. Loads of peeps. Good shit. Anyway, from myself, DAZ, representing Skank FM, representing Fifth Element. We can't wait to open the headquarters down there so we can all be back, along with Elixir and Moondoggies and Northern Souls crew. We've got big things coming your way when we do open up the new headquarters once again, with the art gallery, the breakdancing, the graffiti, the MCing, the DJing, the radio shows on Skank FM. It's going to be dope when this lockdown gets lifted. We got plans to make stuff happen, and more live video broadcasts from the headquarters, from the studio. So yes, from myself, DAZ, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll all see each other soon at an Irish hip hop event, wherever you're at. Anyway, adios. I'll catch you in a bit.